The last tenant never left. This happened to my friend's family. Her name is Sarah, and her family moved into an apartment in a new city. Everything seemed fine until strange things started to happen. At first, it was just little things like hearing footsteps above their apartment when no one was there. Then they started finding old newspapers from the 1950s in the apartment. They even found a cigar from the 1940s. How do you explain that? One day, Sarah's mom went to clean out the bathtub, and she found a dead mouse in the stopper. That wasn't so bad until she looked down the drain and saw a bunch of teeth. Not just any teeth, but baby teeth. Why would there be baby teeth in the bathtub drain? Whoever lived in the apartment before them must have ground up their kid-ass teeth and flushed them down the toilet. How messed up is that? Sarah and her family were freaked out, but they decided to stay in the apartment. A few days later, Sarah was homesick from school, and she heard a knock on the wall. She thought it was her dad, but it was definitely not him. No one was in the apartment. The walls are paper thin. If someone was on the other side, you would definitely be able to hear them talking, coughing, or sneezing. But this was a knock, a firm knock on the wall. Her family decided to leave the apartment and go back to their old place. As they're packing up, Sarah hears a knock on the wall again. This time, she's not alone. Her entire family hears it. They all look at each other, then back at the wall. Then they all start to run out the door as fast as possible. When they got to the old apartment, they unpacked and everything was fine until 2 a.m. when they all heard a scratching sound. It sounded like someone or something was trying to claw its way into their apartment. Then they heard footsteps in the hallway. Her dad grabbed a baseball bat and went to check it out. Of course, there was nothing there. They tried to ignore it, but then the footsteps came closer. They started getting louder and more frantic. Out! Then they stopped right outside their apartment door. Her dad screamed, "Get away! Get away!" Whatever was out there started scratching and clawing at the door, then it stopped. Maybe it was just their imagination. Maybe it was a cat or a dog. Maybe it was nothing. In the morning after, of course, not sleeping at all, they went to check the door. There were deep scratches on it, big enough for their fingers to fit in. It was clear that whatever was out there had sharp claws. As the story goes, the apartment has never been the same since. To this day, Sarah and her family refused to go back. They left most of their stuff in that apartment, including their security deposit. Sarah says she still has nightmares about the scratching and knocking. She's convinced that there's something evil in that apartment. Some people say that if you move into a new place, you should leave the front door open for the previous owner to come back. I guess that's what Sarah and her family should have done. Now it's time to hear from you. Have you ever experienced anything paranormal while moving into a new place? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to hear more scary stories, just click on the video next to me. I guarantee you'll be glad you did. Hey, are you still watching? If you're still here, then leave a comment down below. I will personally respond to your comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe because I post new videos every single week. Thanks for watching.